Welcome to Little Talks, your weekly dose of marketing news, trends, and insights from Littlefield Agency. Grab your coffee, turn up the volume, and let's get into it.
Yeah, we're fresh off of 4th of July holiday when Roop we're starting the podcast, and he's like, yeah, it's going to be below 15 minutes. And now I'm going to control the narrative, and it's going to be 20 minutes.
Have we told people every week at the end? Claudia stops it, and we guess how long it was.
We do.
And how often
you're like 90% right.
About 90,
my sense of time is no bueno. Anyway, welcome back to another edition of Little Talks with Littlefield Agency. I'm Sam Littlefield. With me is my co-host,
Roop. Yeah.
And our lovely person who is, are you on camera today?
Yeah, I'm on camera.
Okay, Claudia. Oh. Claudia's back. Hey, give yourself a round of applause. A Claude.
A round of applause.
I love it.
Welcome back, Claude. Tell us about your trip.
It was amazing. You know, lake life is the best.
Up in Nebraska.
Yes. I got to ride a horse. I did.
Let's go.
I'll try and get some footage of it.
What was the horse's name?
It was Tarzan.
That's amazing.
I know.
Badass name.
That is a badass name. Can you do you have it? Are you galloping or something?
I was trotting on it.
Okay,
yeah.
That's probably
we didn't
the proper
really
word.
take it out of the corral, but I was
Can
able
that be
to
our
trot.
Giphy this week of Claude sail off in the sunsets?
I'll try and find a picture of me on the horse for sure.
Well, you were missed last week. It's good to have you back.
Thank
she
you.
is. You see her on camera. She's tan. She played some golf. She did lake life. She did the whole thing.
I'm happy to be back.
Yes, the Midwest dream. Yes, we were happy to have you back. To our listeners, happy 4th of July. Happy belated 4th of July. We hope it was safe and wonderful. Here in Tulsa, gorgeous, hot summer day. What happened right when fireworks were supposed to go off? Mother Nature's fireworks went off.
Yeah.
And we got one heck of a storm. It was insane. It's like Armageddon.
Yeah, it was cool, though.
It was very cool. So literally imagine lightning in the landscape and then boom, all the fireworks.
And then boom, all the thunder.
And boom, all the thunder. So you didn't really know which was which. But you know what? It made out for a really cool 4th of July. We had a wonderful time poolside. Do you have a good 4th, my friend?
I did.
Okay.
Hung out at the pool and started watching Band of Brothers. You guys were laughing at me about this.
Oh, this is great. I was like, so when fireworks were postponed or canceled or whatever they were, maybe a little bit, he was like, yeah, I went and watched Band of Brothers. It's like, wow. That is a very fitting 4th of July
It's a very patriotic show. Yes. Awesome. It's incredible. Greatest generation.
I love it. The only down news that we have, USA did not play very well last night. We lost 4-1 to Belgium. I do have a friend in Belgium, Bram. You're not listening to this podcast, but congratulations. That was kind of a bummer.
Real heartfelt congratulations, Sam.
Yeah. Well, coming off the 4th of July and 250, my 7 expectations on the Enneagram really got the best of me. But hey, that is okay. We have, normally this week, last week was pretty chill. You know, our clients are vacationing. Everyone's in that 4th of July mentality. And usually these 2 weeks around the early July are pretty chill. Mm-hmm. And it's quite the opposite. We are very busy. We got a crew going to Grasshopper tomorrow. You and I have your favorite day of every quarter. What's on Thursday?
Thursday's offsite.
Executive offsite. Coming up to 30,000 feet. We look at the vision of the agency. How do we continue to grow to better serve our clients, to be better bosses to our wonderful employees?
I'll get in trouble if I don't say something else. I'm off tomorrow.
You're off tomorrow?
I'm off work tomorrow. PTO will not answer the phone, will not answer anything.
I'm finding out about this live on the podcast.
It's been on the calendar. But tomorrow is my...
Are you being serious?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow's my 13th wedding anniversary.
Oh, 13. Lucky 13.
There you go.
So you're taking the whole day off on a Wednesday?
Yeah, we're going to a spa.
Oh my God.
I've got like a 3-hour spa set up, bath, massage.
Bath?
Salt.
No, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
First off, listeners, we apologize.
I think it's separate
That is
tubs,
a visual.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Happy anniversary.
Very sexy.
Bro. Why?
I'll give full details next week.
No, please don't. Please don't. Actually, you know what? You don't have the day off anymore. Sorry, Carrie. Roop is saying here. I think I started crying there for a second.
We're going to Prissimo tomorrow night. I got a whole day planned. This whole thing.
Welcome back, Claude. Did you miss this kind of banter?
Yeah.
Well, with that, maybe it is going to be a 15-minute episode. I'll move quick here. So this... Jeez.
And then Thursday, L10.
Thursday is the executive
Yep.
offsite. Yes.
Yep.
So we're very excited. I'm hoping that you smell good and that you're ready to go on Thursday, you weirdo.
Rested and ready.
Okay, on that note, we have one topic today, Claudia.
Sorry, rusty.
It's okay. Well, she took a week off. She found the button. This is really good. The topic is trust as a media channel. Trust as a media channel. Why reputation can outperform even paid reach, but can it? Let's argue, right? Let's debate it.
Which side are you taking?
I don't know. We're going to work our way.
I think we agree on this.
I know we do. We're going to work our way through the script. So we had a really interesting conversation, literally today.
Yeah.
And here's what I love about this. We tell our clients, right, be listening to your customers and your prospective customers when you're out in the field, and you can always get good content topics. And Roop and I were literally on a great call this morning, and we were talking about trust at a dealership level. Where do relationships happen?
At the dealership level.
The handshake, my friend. Yes. Human to human.
Yep.
But before a human and human get involved, how are you building trust and rapport with your customers and your prospective customers? And we're going to talk about that today.
How are you growing a reputation that precedes you in a good way?
That's exactly right. And so this is really interesting. Bold move here, but I like it. Paid reach rents attention. Trust earns it. Did you write that? No, be honest.
I bolded it on the script. I called out the things I thought were good.
Thank you for using AI, and then thank you for humanizing it. Human in the loop, very nice. But this is very good.
Yeah.
Right?
So I think the concept here is that there's a lot. If you think of it as a media channel, are you investing in it? You invest in paid search. You invest in social ads. You may invest in a content strategy. Even organic as a channel, right?
Absolutely. And let's start with paid, then we'll go into organic.
Oh, you want to go through all the paid?
No. I'm just saying, like, in the world of paid media, right?
Yeah.
That's great. We're getting eyeballs.
Yeah.
We are getting, and I think about our analytics reporting with clients. Hey, we got you tens of millions of impressions. That's wonderful. That's step one. How do we convert them down through the funnel, right?
Yeah, and
especially if they don't know your brand or have never used your brand before.
And let's say you have a bad reputation. That paid media has to work so much harder to get you the sale.
Yes. Hey, we have the best equipment in the world, and then all of a sudden, every Google review, Facebook review, Facebook groups, Reddit threads.
No, don't get me started.
I wouldn't even get you going there. Oh, this is the worst equipment ever. Avoid this equipment. Well, there's a disconnect there, right?
Yeah. The next line is that reputation does the selling first. And I would say that's probably true.
100%.
People don't, they may find your ad or they may search for you, but that's not the only thing they're doing.
Let's talk specifically B2B manufacturers today, right? So we have done our job as your agency partner, and we're getting, your equipment in front of the eyes of your target audience. That is great. Could be current clients, or current customers, could be prospective customers. But they're not going to go spend $100,000, or we have some clients that sell a piece of equipment that is north of $1 million. Yeah. Longer sales cycles, that's part of it too. They're not going to see your paid ad and convert immediately. Has happened before. Don't want to discredit that.
The Twitter incident.
Yeah, that's a great one. That's for another time.
20 years ago.
Back when Twitter was Twitter.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're not going to go buy that equipment without walking into the dealership.
Well, you're going to do a few things. You're going to talk to your friends.
Yep.
You're going to talk to your people in your industry. You're going to go to trade show websites. You're going to read reviews.
Yes.
We don't. You're
going to talk to ChatGPT. You're going to talk to Claude. Not our Claude. Claudebot. Not human Claude.
AI Claude.
AI Claude.
My wife won't buy anything on Amazon until she's read the reviews.
100%.
And I'm not allowed to buy anything until I've read the reviews.
Which is so funny because let's rewind. We're jumping around a little bit, but that's okay. Let's rewind 6 years ago, COVID. Mm-hmm. Okay. All I would always read reviews first before making a purchase decision, probably like 90% of the world. Now what I do, I not only read reviews, talk to my friend Chat.
Yeah, and I think those,
which is weird. I should be trusting those reviews, but now I've got a second source of truth.
And that Chat's going out, ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini is going out and pulling from reviews and pulling from, in a way, kind of forming your reputation in their response based on what people are saying about you in all those areas we just listed.
And would you say that's controllable or uncontrollable? Can you as a brand control that?
Yes and no.
There you go.
Like you're always going to have, I think you control it by being a good brand, standing behind your product and treating your customers in a human way and interacting with them in a human way. I think you can't control it because there's always going to be a few bad apples out there that go and say something. But that's why it's important also to respond to reviews.
Absolutely. For every 10 good reviews, there might be a bad review about your product, and that's okay.
I mean, your reputation is something that you really can't be purely bought. Like you have to grow it and you have to earn it.
Absolutely. So we paid. You said this very well earlier. Paid is the. Do you remember?
Oh, I say a lot of stuff.
Silver Bullet.
So, that was a different meeting. Yeah.
No, but that was literally 20 minutes ago.
I don't remember.
As we were prepping for this. Paid's a Silver Bullet. And we run a ton of paid media for our clients. That's awesome. As we think about organic content, right? I've never heard of this brand before. You think about how you're moving throughout the funnel. I'm searching for a Ditch Witch piece of equipment, but all of a sudden X brand does their job and gets into the conversation. In my consideration, so I need to consider this brand. So then you're evaluating. You're looking at content, right? The brand's authority on a website, and reviews and everything that we talked about earlier in the sense of LLMs and Reddit. And I know you don't like Reddit, but I go to Reddit so much more today than I did a year ago, 6 months ago.
On the blog topic for a minute, so I'm always going to swing for the blog.
As our organic content director, right? I would hope you do.
The thing about the blog is, I think when we're sitting here talking about reputation, and you want a good reputation, and you want people to feel good about you when they're interacting with you or considering a purchase. Your blog is a part of that reputation, but not in the way of, hey, here's how good we are. Listen to us pat ourselves on the back.
Educate me.
Yeah, you get a good reputation for being part of that industry's community by providing good content that's interesting or helpful to that audience. That's another way to build your reputation. It's like sometimes I think we talk about the blog just in terms of like how to get found on SEO or AEO or it's AI SEO. The letters are still
acronyms, baby.
Right. Like we talk about the blog in all those other ways, but like it's also a reputation factor as well.
Absolutely. I could not agree. Look, we're agreeing for the most part on this.
Yeah, I knew we would.
There's going to be times, so you think about it. We've done our job in paid media. And sometimes we have people, our customers, they see some of our ads. It's okay. That's an affirmation. If they love your equipment, they love to see your ads out there. That's a good thing. As we think about channels that people don't control, Reddit threads, Facebook groups, YouTube videos. Tons of people, do product reviews on YouTube, and those can be fantastic. Comparisons. We see a lot more comparisons these days.
Big topic right now.
We used to have a conversation with a client years ago. Won't name their name, and we're like, you should compare your equipment to said biggest competitor equipment, and they wouldn't do it. It's like, do it, dude, do it. And they're like, well, what if theirs is better than us? I was like, someone out there is doing it. You as a brand can control the narrative, but it is. There's a risk to that.
Yeah, and in that scenario, you want to be honest about the comparison, right? You're going to win in some areas, you're not going to win in others.
So you bring up referral or peer recommendations. Awesome. Your customers' voices are always going to outperform your messaging.
Yeah, and this is something my mom told me a long time ago, right? Like,
oh wow,
if enough people,
Mama Roop,
yeah. You maintain your reputation not in big moments, but in small moments.
Totally.
And so when you're having those small interactions, not something like you're trying to be noticed for it or you're trying to get an attaboy or win an award or anything like that. It's your day-to-day frontline people.
100%.
Your dealership, your customer service folks, the people that are dealing with often frustrated or someone that needs help. How you approach that and the people you have in charge of that voice in that moment is really that's a big chunk of the reputation pie right there.
Yeah, you talk about Mama Roop. I'm going to talk to you about Papa Littlefield, our founder and
Big D.
Yeah, the big guy. His go-to saying my whole life, if I ever did anything wrong, Sam, could never go and get another reputation.
He's right.
He's damn right.
Yeah.
He's absolutely right. And so, here's the thing, right? I think about, and we have so many great clients, and interestingly enough, all of our clients have premium product, but also incredible customer service. Talk about a 1-2 punch. Ditch Witch became the organization that they are today, literally because we eventually coined the term your wingman for success, and we're in this together. And it was used forever until literally March of 2020 when the whole world used we're in this together. And now they have a new campaign that we just launched for them earlier this year, Built Like You. And they have prided themselves on the Chick-fil-A of customer service within the underground construction industry.
Do they say it at the end of every sentence?
Absolutely not. They do not say my pleasure. But you need something out in the field and they're a 10-hour drive away, they'll get you said piece of equipment. That is where it's that brand validation. I bought a $200,000 drill from Ditch Witch, and then I've got Gary or whoever, Lenny, that is willing to, my dealer, drive to me and meet me so I don't have downtime. That's incredible.
Yeah,
it's about as good as it gets.
And that was one of those things where because they don't for the dealership, that's just like part of it. Like
Yes.
that's just their family, and that's how
Yes.
they're going to deal with it.
It's in their blood.
And that's how why they have a good reputation.
Absolutely. And so again, we think about this because of this call that we had this morning, and you can build trust through digital experiences, through direct experiences in the sense of marketing. That's great. That's only part one. Then trust is further reestablished as that person walks through your dealership door, whether you're a rainbow dealer or an authorized, you sell only X amount of X equipment dealer. And then that's what launches you into those 10, 20, 30-year relationships where even in the hard times, they will still use your equipment because you have that trust and authority. And that is what we call human in the loop.
Is that also human in the loop?
I think so.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we usually say it in AI terms.
This is, for sure. But like, I thought about this and it's like, no, it's not just in AI terms. Like,
yeah, I think you might be right.
And you had a really good line earlier as we were talking.
Don't remember it.
Boy, I know you don't remember it. But it's AI is not in something about handshakes. You remember it?
Oh, yeah. AI is not going to make a handshake. So
No, it was so much better said.
Oh, wow.
We'll come up. We'll lead with it on
you know what I
this.
should do? That I know what you're talking about, that deck. We can turn it into a podcast.
Yeah, we really should.
Yeah, we probably
See,
will.
look at that. See, we're learning on the fly here. So here's the thing, right? Trust and is a brand. My closing thought. Do you have any closing thoughts?
We'll see what you say.
My closing thought is you can't be a brand and say, hi, we're Littlefield Agency. You don't know of us. You can trust us.
Right.
That is always going to fall short. Let's think about it in the sense of our podcast, right? Mm-hmm. There are listeners. You just pulled an awesome report for us. Mm-hmm. And we have thousands of listeners a month. Checking time. I think we're.
I see what you're doing. You're dragging it.
And no, I'm not dragging it at all. What I'm saying is we have a lot of listeners that have never met you and me face to face.
Oh, that's true.
They've seen Claude on camera. They've seen us on camera. They've heard us on Spotify. They've seen us on YouTube. And at some point, we've established enough trust and authority to say, you know what? I want to talk to these guys. And we're just a small representation of our agency.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to, you guys have, your brand is bigger than our agency. I get that. Your dealership model is bigger than our agency. That's totally great. It's all the same though. So go out there from the first digital experience to that handshake to the 30-year relationship and create that trust and rapport. And that's why people do business human to human.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah. The other thing, the only thing I would close with is shout out to the dealers and the customer service folks on the front line because they are the ones establishing your reputation from step one.
100%. I actually got goosebumps. I have goosebumps. That is so good. That is so true. You guys do so much at the dealership level. We know you wear many hats from customer service to sales to engineering to parts, no matter what it is. And if you're listening, thank you because you do a lot for the overall brand, no matter what you're selling, what you're committing to, and helping people do their job to make money for their families and live their lives. So thank you very much. Roop, always a pleasure, my friend.
What was the time on this one?
What was the time? Give me something good. Give me 19.
It says 19, but because one of the camera, like technically it's probably around
16.
17 or 18.
Oh, we were close.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I'm just glad that our listeners saw this live. Well, Claudia, it's great to have you back. To our listeners,
Thanks.
Happy July. Hope it was a great July 4th. We will catch you next week with an awesome topic that was literally just emailed in by one of our most valued listeners, Trent Guyer. Back to you next week. Roop, always a pleasure.
Sam?
My pleasure. Bye, y'all.
And that's a wrap. We hope you found a spark of inspiration for your marketing strategy. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us at Littlefield Agency to keep the conversation going. Catch you next time.